When Viking ships appeared on the horizon, people feared fire, steel, and slaughter. But for many women, death was not the worst outcome. When the fighting stopped and the warriors lay dead, the real horror often began quietly. Women and children were gathered, separated, and counted like spoils of war. They were not accidental victims of Viking raids. They were part of the objective. Between the 8th and 11th centuries, Norse raiders from Scandinavia struck coasts across Britain, Ireland, and Francia. In places like Lindisfarne, monasteries burned and chronicles recorded chaos. But those same records also mention something else: captives taken across the sea. In Viking society, enslaved people were called thralls. A thrall had no legal freedom. They could be bought, sold, inherited, or traded. Women captured in raids were often forced into agricultural labor, domestic service, or concubinage. Their lives became tools for strengthening households and expanding wealth. The journey itself was traumatic. Imagine being taken from your village in Northumbria and carried across freezing waters to a land where you did not know the language, customs, or even the names of the gods. Identity was stripped away. Names were replaced. Families were erased. Some women were sold in slave markets in Viking hubs like Dublin, which grew into a major center of the Norse slave trade. Others were taken to Scandinavia and absorbed into rural farms. A few eventually gained freedom through marriage or manumission, but most remained trapped for life. What makes this history so haunting is not just the violence, but the silence. Sagas celebrate warriors. Runestones honor the dead. But the women taken in raids rarely appear in heroic stories. Their suffering was not meant to be remembered. Yet archaeology tells a different story. DNA studies in Iceland show strong maternal ancestry from the British Isles, proof that many women taken during Viking expansion became part of future gene rat.